Hello, welcome to Gunfrog. Nice little indie game. 'Cause I like indie games. We're playing Extreme. I've beaten this game before. Tell you what, I'm not super good at it actually. My movement is pretty garbage, to be honest. The main, this is probably one that not a lot of people have seen. This is, I feel, more indie than some of the other games I've played. Yeah, as you can see, I am not a sharpshooter. Very fun game. To be honest, I enjoy it a lot. One of the things I don't love about this game is that when you increase the difficulty, it just increases the amount of money you have to spend on everything. Flies are money in this. I don't know how I'm killing these flies with a shotgun at long range, but who cares? Maybe it's just better. This is you don't have to question the specifics here, really. Just don't question it too much. As all good indie games go. But yeah, one of my not super favorite things about this game is that they just increase the price you have to pay for everything when you up the difficulty. So in hard mode, things will just cost more, which I suppose adds like a small amount of difficulty, but it really just kind of makes it a little grindier. The main difficulty is that like shops and things like that you have to spend flies on, and therefore you have less availability to just shoot a couple flies and then be all fine and dandy. I am by no means like a super good player. Again, I've said this, but I'm not good at this game. I'm not good at a lot of games. I'm pretty mediocre at most stuff, to be honest. And it's also been a minute since I've played this, so I actually don't remember where the last button is. Oh, I think I remember where it is. It's over here. Yeah, right there. What is this? I forget. They did a random update. He did a random update. Oh, it's just a bunch of free ammo. I suppose for players who had like a really hard time, that would be helpful. I was by no means, and am by no means, a like super good player. But I never like struggled super hard at this game. I actually haven't beaten it in extreme mode. today is probably not the day. I just have a feeling. I can't shoot for the life of me. Or, I mean, I can shoot, I just can't hit anything. Where's the big bad? I forget what this is. It's like called a crane or something. Everything in this game has like pretty funny little physics. I actually have no idea what happens if I were to like go to like the ammo lily pad or the ammo lily temple, whatever it's called, in the middle of this fight. Like I assume that the fight would not keep going. It would be pretty stupid if I could just quit out of a fight for a couple of seconds and just like go refill all my ammo. But who knows, maybe you can. I need ammo. I was shooting very sloppily there because I knew I didn't really need to be precise, and you know, I'm just not very precise as is. I have no idea how many flies this costs. I hope it's not an unbelievable sum. 20. Well, that's a lot of flies. Yeah, a lot of this game is spent farming flies. It actually kind of gets easier in these because the bomb flies, which are supposed to be like an added challenge, very often, instead of being any sort of hindrance where they hurt me at all, really, they just have a larger hitbox. This guy likes mining. He's a miner. Wow. The monks have an amulet that could break this rock. So I'm pretty sure you can get maybe it's at the Lily Temple, to be fair. But you can get a ground pound sort of thing, which was added in the update. You know, when it first came out, that was not part of it. There's 2 optional areas also that came in the update. And I'm pretty sure one of them is in the mine. I'm missing all of my shots today. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I just miss 100% of all the shots I ever can and will take. That would have been clean if it wasn't like at the speed of a snail. You feel me? But yeah, I can't hit anything at all. I am terrible terrible aim. I didn't start playing games on PC until much later in my lifetime. I originally just played on like a PS3 and stuff like that. And then I had an Xbox 360. The first console I ever played on was a Sega Genesis. So that's one for the ball knowers. This guy will sell you a belt that doubles how much ammo you can hold. I'm pretty sure, at least that's him. Anyway, these are fish. They live in the water. It's pretty easy to kind of just sit in the air and do this to them. But if I'm not careful and I go too high, crows will spawn. Now, I'm not trying to go too high, so we might never see any crows. But they do exist. For sure. I assure you. They are a real phenomenon. This game actually was part of a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video where it was like 12 game devs compete to make the coolest game. You know, some judges decided what they thought was the best game and whatnot. Ow, I forgot he can spit. Anyway, that's the end of the run. Yeah, that's all for tonight. Goodbye.